Hi, I just thought today I would share with you how I take care of my chickens. So it did rain a lot this morning and yesterday as well, so the coop is very muddy. But I thought, well, today I need to clean their coop and I need to do lots of different things with them. So I'll show you how I ferment their feed, apple cider vinegar, clean their coop, pretty much just how I take care of them. I'm still pretty new to it, so let me know if I'm doing something wrong or if you have any good tips for me. And well, let's just get started with feeding them because they're pretty hungry. All right, ladies, you ready for food? Oh, they are ready. They are ready. All right, let's not taunt them any longer. Come on. Come on. Come on, girls. Ladies, here's some here. Let's just divide it out. There you go, ladies. And I've got one more little one over here for them. Here you go. There you go, baby girl. Enjoy. Enjoy. Something else I do for my ladies is I give them apple cider vinegar and water. I buy the apple cider vinegar in bulk because I use it for many other things, like for my hair as well. But I also give it the one with the mother for them. So this is just a glass bottle I have that I just actually keep refilling. And I do this about twice a week, and I'll just give them about a tablespoon worth of apple cider vinegar in the water. Sometimes I just pour a tiny bit more, just a little more. They don't seem to mind, and it seems to keep them really healthy. They were getting a little bit snuffly the other day, or actually the other week, sorry, and I just upped the apple cider vinegar. I did it for a few days in a row, and gone. They're all good now. So after that, I just fill it up about 3 liters. Ooh, need to turn on the water first, don't I? All right, fill it up. Hello, ladies. Enjoying your food? Yeah? All right, let's get you guys some clean water. I normally just dump that out just on the spot. I'll give it a little bit of a rinse. Now, we are going to actually buy them a big watering container, but for now, this works. But they can definitely go through it, so I change this every single day, as it does get dirty every single day. All right, now I'm just gonna refill their food. I keep it in a big 60-liter drum right here, as you see. Nice and sealed so that the mice and things don't get to it. Now, it's actually like empty just about. I need to refill it. I do like to get it as empty as possible so that way I know the food is keep rotating and it's fresh food that they're getting. And I also brought this to show you. So when I'm going to refill this food, I add garlic powder, about this whole amount, 100 grams, into the whole 20-kilo bag that I have. So I just mix it through along with this same container of oregano, and I mix that through, and then I go ahead and I ferment it. So I'll just show you how easy it is to do that right now. So when I was reading up about chickens, they said that each chicken eats about half a cup, or needs about half a cup of feed a day. I don't know what chicken needs half a cup, because I swear my chickens will eat like all of this each. But I ferment it as well, so it gets both. Now I have 11 chickens, and I give them about, so this is 4 cups, 6 cups. So I give them about 6 cups, and I soak it as well. So 6 cups, that's supposed to feed 12 chickens. But I also give them scraps every single day from our scrap bin, along with I go through our garden, which I'm going to show you later, and I just pick up a bunch of greens every day. We just have heaps of different areas full of greens for our chickens. Just pick out some greens and I throw them in along with some weeds that I've noticed they really love. So I'll show you a bit of that as well. Let's get this fermented. All I do here is I just hang it, and we're just going to top it up with water. Those grains will soak up pretty much all of that. And I let that ferment for 2 days. You can do longer, but it starts to get a bit moldy, I find, for me. So 2 days and it's already bubbly and beautiful. So just like that. And I put a lid on, I don't put it on tight. I have it nice and loose like that. And I will put it in the shed on a shelf that we have just for the food. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is closing this door so that they cannot get into the coop. Sorry, just trying to do that with one hand, but that's closed. They can't get in. I can open it from the other side now, and I can clean that coop. Because these little chickens here, are curious little things, and they will just bother me while I'm trying to clean the coop and escape. And I got the dog out too, so he likes to chase them. There he is. They are getting used to him though, as you can see. Well, except for one. They're getting used to him. Alright, so my tools here for cleaning the coop is, well, I like to have something to throw all the hay into, so that's going to go there. And I'll be throwing all that chicken manure and hay that you're going to see into my garden bed, which I'll show you. This is just for the chicken coop, by the way. I do not use this for anything else. Dustpan and brush just to help scoop everything because I don't want to touch it with my hands. I've got this, like a sharp edge spade. My husband gave it to me, stainless steel blade, so I can scrape the poop as it can get a little bit stuck. And diatomaceous earth, which it's in one of those seasoning bottles, but it has a nice, let me open it, so it's easy to sprinkle. So I just put it in here. And I'll then sprinkle that all along their coop on the inside. And I like to clean their coop once a week. And I generally will freshen it up with some more hay. I didn't really get to go around and do that this week, so their coop is a little extra dirty. But I'm pretty normally very much on top of it, as I like my chickens to be kept clean. I like my eggs that I collect to be clean, so I keep their coop normally very clean. It is a bit dirtier than usual though. Let's get started with cleaning. And my coop opens out just like that. Nice and wide. Yep, you can see it's very dirty. Opens up. My husband made this coop for me for the chickens, and I absolutely love it. I swear the chickens all like to poop specifically in this one. They must all go in here and all poop in here because like that one's clean, that one's untouched. That hay must have fell out, but that's normally untouched too. So they like to just go into their specific ones and all poop in there. And the dog's here waiting, trying to eat the poop, which is disgusting, I think, but I guess it's delicious to him. Then I just go and I sprinkle a bit of diatomaceous earth all around the coop. I'll put it in their pens as well. And I'll just do that to each one. And then I'll top it with hay, so I'll show you in a sec. And then I'm just going to be throwing all this hay up here because we're expanding our garden bed. So we've got a whole bunch of cow poo in here already. Then we had our last bit of compost in here, and now I'm just throwing the hay. We're not planting in this area right away. We're going to be letting it sit for a good while, and this is going to end up being our perennial garden bed, as my husband is making raised garden beds for me at the front to plant all my annuals. So this would just be a bit of ground cover. I don't really want to touch too much because I know there's a lot of poo in here, but I'll just scatter it around. We also have a whole bunch of potatoes in here. Not that I'm trying to grow potatoes, but we threw a whole bunch because they were green. I bought a bag and they were green potatoes. So I'm wondering if some will sprout in here. It'll be interesting to see. Now we have our hay under here to try to keep it dry from the rain. Yeah, that worked pretty well. So I'm just going to get some of that hay, put it into my cart that I have here. It's a bit dirty from the sand. And fill up that chicken coop with some nice fresh hay for the chickens. And voila! A nice fresh coop for my ladies. Some fresh hay. Nice sprayed and clean. Those two ladies want to lay their eggs. I'll open the coop up. Hey babies. I think they're going to try and see who can get in there first. Let's find out. Oh, I've got 3 of them. They all like to lay in the morning. One sec, sweeties. Gotta open it. Gotta open it. You're gonna have to move. Gonna have to move. Oh, the other one got in first. Go on. There you go. All right. there they are. And believe me, they will be hopping in that coop shortly and laying some eggs. Oh, and in she gets. They like to normally lay on that right one all the way over there on that end. I'll let her be. Now, while I would love my chickens to free range, and we did let them out lots of times, at the moment we planted a whole bunch of fruit trees. Well, not a whole bunch, we planted probably like six fruit trees, and these chickens they scratched so much around them that they were killing the tree. And I know that we could put stuff around the trees, but that was just a lot of extra work. My husband only has 1 day off a week. So at the moment he's just focusing his time, and it's also more money buying like fencing and things to put around the tree. So they have to stay in their coop at the moment. I throw lots of greens for them and lots of scraps, and we get them lots of bugs. But we're focusing our time on fixing up the fence, and we will be putting a front fence there because we want to have sheep, and that's where our chickens will be able to free range every day too. So while no, I don't like keeping them in here, I do try to make them as happy as possible while they're in there, and that is not a permanent thing. They won't be in there permanently. I'll just show you some of the garden beds where we'll be picking some greens for them now. This is one of my garden beds, and I pick greens for us, but I also pick plenty of greens for the chickens in here. And I also just have lots of random like dill growing everywhere because we put it in our compost, and seriously, don't do that because dill will just not stop sprouting, and we have dill everywhere. So let's just get some greens for the chickens. I'll get some from here. These are on their last bit. As you can see, they're all starting to flower now. So I'll just grab some greens from here. They like the variety, and I like giving them a variety. Plus, I know I'm not going to be eating greens for the next couple nights. I pre-plan our meals, so we're doing like soups and stews. So greens grow super quickly, so I don't mind giving them some of these. Give them a little bit of kale. I will oftentimes pick a little bit from here too. I normally get like the bottom leaves of our broccoli and cauliflower, the stuff that doesn't get sun anyway, and I'll just pick some for them. Now, I do crop swap, so I'm not going to actually pick silver beet because I promised some people some silver beet, but normally I'd be giving the chickens lots of this too, as it is growing really quickly, and I'm getting plenty that I can spare, and we have quite a bit of silver beet growing in different areas. The 2 chickens are waiting to lay an egg. I don't know if you can see just in the back, there's another chicken already in the coop, just back there. So these ones are now just waiting in line. She's a little bit cranky from the sounds of it. She wants to get in and lay her egg. And they all want to lay it in the same spot. So these are the extra greens I've picked for the chickens for now. And this is just from this garden beds here. I have a back one as well, and I have another front area that I planted greens for them too. So they can get plenty of greens throughout the day. They actually really enjoy some grass clippings too, which we have. I've got clover, which they like sparsely, and chickweeds, and heaps of things like that for them. So I'll just give them some of this now. And they will have a good time scratching up that, digging that up, and enjoying it very much. So I hope you enjoyed this video on just kind of how I care for my chickens, and how I do things around here. I normally have my baby strapped on my back, definitely because I don't have anybody to help watch her, and she doesn't nap in her cot, so she's pretty much just strapped on my back whenever I do any sort of errands. And I hope to see you guys again soon. So if you like this video, please subscribe. I'll be posting up more videos. I'm going to really try to keep it as consistent as possible. Life gets in the way, things happen. The next video I'm going to do is just showing you kind of some of the updates we've done on the property and what we're working on and things like that. And more videos on pretty much cooking and cooking from scratch, things, all those goodies. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.